What's up guys, welcome back to another video. As you can see, after I don't know how long, probably like 4 or 5 years, I'm no longer in the ultra wide game. I have used ultra wides forever and I've been feeling really limited in the vertical real estate. When I'm doing videos, even when I'm coding, I find myself just having to scroll a ton, or I make the font really small just so I can see more. So I really started looking into 4K monitors and what size did I want, because I love single monitor setups, but I didn't want to be super limited to just one screen, if it makes sense. If I'm on a monitor, I want to have more room than just my Mac. So I decided to go with the 32-inch LG Ultrafine. It's a little bit older, but one of my friends in the apartment kind of sold it to me, so it just worked out and I love it so far. It's been a couple days since I actually set it up, so this is going to be one of my first big work blocks and I'm excited to use it. Today's going to be fun though. I'm going to finish what I started in the last video and I'm going to keep working on Intently version 2. I built out a lot of the features that I wanted to build out. The dashboard is there, the important dates, everything's built. So today's goal is to add in in-app purchases. I had problems charging for my apps in the past. I just felt like anybody could build these things, so why am I going to charge for it? I think I need to get over that and I just need to start charging for the things I build. Hope that I attract users who value these products. So yeah, I'm going to jump back into the RevenueCat documentation today. I'm going to start setting up RevenueCat, setting up all the App Store Connect stuff, and then I'll actually code up the subscriptions in the app. I'm thinking through how I want to limit the users because I still want to have a free tier. So I'm going to be thinking about that as I build this and we'll see where it goes. Let's get started. For those of you who are new, my name is James and I've been building these apps for the past 7 years while I work full time. And I've just started making videos, sharing my process, sharing the products I build, and just hoping you guys will follow along on the journey. Let's get started. So that went pretty well. I found a good video by Mitch Coco, who's a Flutter tutorial guy. He makes some great videos and it's just walking me through the whole process. RevenueCat does have some good documentation, but it jumps around a lot. And I find that with RevenueCat, just finding a video just makes life so much easier. So I finished setting up all of the App Store and the RevenueCat components, and I've come up with the pricing of $3.99 for a monthly subscription and $29.99 annually. I find that those prices are low enough for casual users who want a personal CRM, but not as high as the other options, which start at like $10 a month. Next, what I'm gonna do is actually start coding this up to handle subscriptions in the app. I'm thinking about limiting users to 3 people for free. If they have 3 people, they can use the app for free. Anything more than that, that's when I'll start charging. So now I'm gonna get started on that and I'm just gonna build it out. So let's go. Okay, so it's been a few days, and unfortunately, a few App Store rejections also. I've published Intently twice now, and it's been rejected twice, but it finally got through and it's approved. App Store approvals are always hit or miss. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes they catch something that actually makes sense, and then sometimes you just have to resubmit. One of the times I got rejected, I literally just resubmitted, and the next person approved it. So for those who aren't too familiar with Intently, let me show you guys what it does. It's a personal CRM, and what I've added in this new update are some features where you can see who you have upcoming this week and who you have upcoming this month. And I've also added this important date section. So let's go to this test user here. You can now add important dates like Daniel's birthday. You can say it's recurring, boom. And now when you go back to the home page, you'll see important dates on there. That's new. And then we also have the much simpler people tab where you can filter through people much quicker now versus having multiple pages before. And you know, this is my favorite new part, which is the paywall. So you know, you guys should just go to this paywall and then just click one of these and then just hit continue and just see what happens. But yeah, this is the new and improved Intently. I've also added a skip where you can now skip an interaction. For example, maybe I don't want to catch up with Daniel, but I don't want to keep him showing up as overdue, so I can just skip. And now, see, he's gone from this week, but he shows up in this month. The point of this app is just to help people keep track of their relationships with like your parents and your friends. Life is just so busy, so it's really hard to just remember, you know, when's the last time I called this person or this person? When's the last time we met up? I'm really intentional with relationships, hence the word Intently. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe, download the app, pay for the app too, jerks. Catch y'all next time.